What's really good, man? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. What's happening? It's your boy, man, the Cabernet Conversation. I promised y'all the episode, once we got to 1,000 members in the group page, I was going to start doing the Cabernet Conversations live. I know everybody off work. You done put the kids up or whatever. You done rolled up, you done pulled up your glass, you done cleaned up the crib or whatever. But before I put my face on the screen, we're going to kick back and let the people get into the flow of the show or whatever, and we're going to listen to a little bit of music first, man. Make sure y'all call in tonight. It's mandatory tonight. Make sure y'all call in tonight. We're going to start it off. Salute to the Locks, man, for winning the versus battle. We're going to call off. Chill.
With the dilly, yo. What? I got to squeeze the juice out.
Gotta get the vibes going with the music.
Yeah, squeeze the juice out of the headphone, yo. When you think of me, you think of a problem. Who, what, when, and how you gon' solve them. Automatic or revolver. KI double lesson. Here's the lesson. Most beams is infrared, but mine's is fluorescent. No matter where you go, I'ma spot you. No matter how many people you put me in front of, I'ma rock you. And if you try to beat a hard top, I'm gonna drop you. I got to treat you like the clutch and pop you. Creep through in the 420 with your honey. Cause you ain't nothing but a playboy that turned bunny.
Funny.
The only thing left to discuss is more money.
Money.
These bullshit games, these chickens try to run me. Y'all know y'all can't touch us. I flow luscious. It's so real, I make her hop out and get the Duchess. I'm sitting on 1,000 birds and I hide from the camera. Cause the picture's worth 1,000 words. And y'all herbs, y'all get what y'all deserve. Y'all do the catering while we just...
They might take this stream down today because I'm playing all type of copyrighted music, videos, and everything. But, man, appreciate y'all, man. I'm going to let some more people get in here right quick. Let's do it.
That's why I spit it out. It must be real hard for y'all to listen. And it's sad. Niggas is too broke to pay attention. Sitting on about $500,000. All my niggas, all my guns, all my...
What's good, Elroy? What's good, fam? Chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all heard the Nas album yet, man? King Disease 2. We got to discuss it, man. If y'all ain't heard it, we still got to talk about Nas' career. And after watching that verses, how important is lyrics, man? How important is integrity in hip hop, for real? Let's listen to a little bit of that Nas and let some more people come in. Get the vibes going. Pull up.
One city, one country, one state. Some place to be nobody.
Nobody.
Some place to be. Some place you wouldn't know probably. Yeah. If Chappelle moved to Ghana to find his peace in a rolling where the service always roaming, I'm packing my bags and going. It's a challenging act. It's a balancing act. Visit beautiful places is more out here than the trap. Houses in Long Island, they always found him. House in the South, a nigga barely got out. Sunny LA, remember calls with Dr. Dre. He told me, don't let the palm trees fool you, nigga, be safe. Me and my higher self, we often would speak. Somehow we lost the connection, might meet a Joshua tree. And it's been bothering me. Too many wavy women.
Hey, that Nas something serious, man. I'm not the type of person that like part 2 albums. I really want to rocking with the Carter 2, the Blueprint 2. None of the part 2s, man. I like the original stuff though, but we're gonna keep getting on into it, man. Call into the show today, man, for real. And did y'all see Benny Siegel on Drink Champs? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna start the pod off with that. Benny Siegel on Drink Champs talking about Jay-Z and The Rock. But let's get on to it, man. Oh,
my head was naughty then, no snotty then, sweats, no pockets then, sweating, no problems then. Off the potty then, watching karate then, mother's playing double dutch. She was hopscotching then, me, girl watching them, couldn't let her I hump back, trying to hump that. Yes, I couldn't play with cousin Pooh. They thought I was mocking them. Ram said I was devilish, been knew I was rotting this. School been dropped out, never really clocking them. Been dropped out, never really stopping them. Trying to lock me out, trying to lock me in. Damn, devilish one with pellet gun, grew from slingshotting them, sling shooting them, dice all day, kept hook shotting nights all day. Right hook, fight nights all day. Nigga left all night to keep money right all day. Break a night all day. If you can look at me now.
Hey man, if y'all in the comment section, tell me how y'all day was, man. How y'all day been? We're getting right to it, man. Like, a lot has happened since last week, since the Jackson boys, we did our podcast or whatever. And we got something special coming up, man. This is the last pod for probably a month. We ain't gonna be on for a month, but enjoy this show, man. And call in and discuss the topics with me. Like, we got to talk about the Lakers trades. What else we got to talk about? Benny Siegel on Drink Champs. Definitely got to talk about the versus battle and like integrity in hip hop. Like, when you turn 50, 60 years old, when you go back and listen to your catalog, do you want to be disappointed in your thought process, or do you want to look back at your catalog and be like, man, I was a cold brother? I think that's how Nas and Jay-Z doing it now. Hip hop is like a young sport. It's a young man's game. But when you listen to that new Nas album, he making it like cool to age, man. For real. What's going on, Tajika? What's going on? We got to talk, Tajika, now. We got to talk. Call in here in a hot second, man, and join the topics with me. But let's get the show started.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Yeah. So Tajika, you told me you had some topics you want to discuss. Call in anytime, whenever you're ready. You know what I'm saying? We can get on into it. But I start every show off with how your week was and how your week been. Like the Two Brothers show, we talk about each other. We do a mental health check. The Jackson Boys, we do a mental health check. And I made a post on social media yesterday about me being silent for a week and the reason why I've been silent for a week. And what I was discussing was that, like, I just wanted to be more aware of my surroundings and listen to what people are telling themselves. And what I mean by that is that folks be talking negative to themselves. And, when you talk negative to yourself, whatever you're talking about, it grows. And I was just aware of people complaining at their job. I was at the hat store buying me a hat. And it's talking about, I can't stand it here. I don't even want to be here. And other individuals was talking negative at my job where I work at. And I'm just being quiet. I'm not reacting to what they saying or nothing, because if I react, that means that I'm in agreement with the negativity that they saying. And I'm not in agreement to that. So I was just tripping off of that. I was just making myself aware of that. So yeah, that's how my week was. How was your week? Say something in the comment section, or, join the discussion and let's get to it. But I want to start the podcast off with the Drink Champ show, Benny Siegel. Benny Siegel is a street dude, and I can relate to hot something serious. Is that what you're saying, fam? Oh, that hat something serious. That hat something serious. Yeah, that Queen Sid Charlotte hat. I appreciate that, my brother. I gotta represent where I'm at, but you know where I'm from, the K-Town, man. And I was listening to the Drink Champs podcast, and Benny Siegel was talking about the distinguishing the streets from the business side of the music industry. And when he was talking about that, I was like, golly, come on now, Siegel. You know what I'm saying? You had to understand that. And I'm gonna play a little bit of it for y'all so y'all can check it out and tell me what y'all think about it. But Benny Siegel was just, he made me aware of something. Like, everybody don't understand the business side of things. People, I don't know what they think, but everybody don't understand the business side of things. But check it out. Listen to it with me.
So there's this rumor that one time that Jay got on the stand or whatever, and they asked him, would you be responsible for beans? And he said no.
Yeah.
That's the truth?
Absolute truth.
So what mind state does that put you in? Did that put you, because there's two things that I'm thinking you.
Now, y'all heard what he said. Noriega asked Benny Siegel, when you was in court about to go to jail, the judge asked Jay-Z, would you be responsible for Benny Siegel if he get into any other situations? Jay-Z is a billionaire now. You out here robbing and shooting and slapping, pistol whipping folks and stuff. Would I be responsible for you? That's what he said. But let's keep going. Let's keep listening to the Drink Champs episode of what Nori was asking Beans.
Damn, this dude is foul. Or now, as an older person, you could probably say, you know what, I was a little out of control. Maybe I got to take accountability. But at that time, I'm sure you wasn't thinking like that. What was going through your mind?
At that time, it was, all right, put it like this. Rockefeller Records was the only thing that I've ever been a part of that I thought was honest.
This is dope. This is ill. Yeah.
Like, niggas really fucked with me for what it was. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm from South Philly, so, you know what I mean? Niggas smile, shake your hand, you know what I mean? Pray next to you, turn around, blow your head off. Like,
you said smile, shake your hand, pray next to you, and blow your head off.
All that vicious. That's where I come from. And kill you, wash your body. You know what I mean? Kill your son and fornicate with your daughter. Yeah, that's where I come from. That's the world that I lived in. So me being with Rockefeller, the La Familia, I held on to that. It's like I got something, and you know what I mean? And it's like, these niggas got me. And they don't want shit from me. They just want me to do this. This music. They got me. And that's all I asked. You got me. That's where I came from. I never looked at me having a career. I never looked at the business. It was La Familia, La Familia, La Familia. We a family. All you had to do, you got me. So at that time, when you know, I'm going to court, and we about to be on tour. We on tour. So
whole nother tour.
Yeah, we on a whole nother tour. So, you know, I'm going for my bail hearing and the feds. And the judge asked Jay, you know, everybody's saying all these good things and all that. You know what I mean? The character witnesses, Dame, and, you know, everybody's saying, even Jay said a whole lot of good things about me. And the judge was going to let me go, monitored. And she said, you know, would you be willing, and that's the part that people don't, would you be willing to be responsible for his whereabouts?
Now I'm gonna stop it right there. What the point I'm trying to get across is that Benny Siegel was an artist on Jay-Z label. Now, he was talking about, we La Familia, we do this, we do that. So when he was in court, the judge asked Jay-Z, will he be responsible for his whereabouts? I'm worth millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. I can take care of you when you come home. That's probably what Jay-Z thoughts was. I can't mess this situation up. But Benny Siegel ain't looking at it as a business perspective. He looking at it as a street perspective. And we family. You'll risk everything for me. Is that something that y'all would do? Talk to me, man, in the comment section. Call in or whatever. Talk to me. Like, is that something that you would do? Because I don't feel like Jay-Z was wrong in that aspect. But I'm looking at it from a business perspective. But if I looked at it from a street perspective, we family. You got to lose it all. You got to risk it all for me. Am I wrong in that? I don't think so. I don't think I'm wrong in that situation. But at the end of the day, who am I? For real, to be honest with you. So, like, we're going to move along in the pod, man. That's just something that I want to highlight early in the podcast, because Benny Siegel is an artist that I'm a fan of. You know what I mean? When I looked at the Locks and Dipset, I started thinking about unknown caller. Hold up, we got a caller calling into the show already. What's good? Hold up. Hello, you calling into the Trevor Jackson podcast? What's good? Hold on 1 second, fam. I gotta get you connected to the whatchamacallit. What's going on, fam? I appreciate you calling in to the show. What's good with you?
Anytime. Okay. First, I'm gonna speak on Jay-Z and being okay. So I understand both parts of you because Jay-Z is a billionaire, but once a man become a man, they are accountable for themselves. There's nothing wrong. Like, I understand the streets is the streets, but when somebody done helped you a couple of times, you should be responsible for yourself. Like, get out and try to do right without, depending on somebody, or you got to be under their wing for them to keep taking care of you. Like, anytime you need something, of course, Jay-Z gonna be there for him, but do you want to spend the rest of your life always needing that certain somebody?
Yeah, that's
you know what
crazy.
I mean? Yeah, every time you get up, you need this man to help you, you and your old lady or you and your significant other. I mean, who wants to live like that because that person got money? It's controlling you.
That's a fact. And you shouldn't want to be controlled, but it's crazy. Like, everybody have a perspective, but nobody's wrong at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's wrong in the way that they're thinking. Yeah, but that's wild to me though, fam. But what did you want to talk about though?
Okay, the topic the topic you was talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Have people like to speak negative over their life. Like, I was complaining about, I heard some people say, when is God gonna move in my life, or when is He gonna do this, or when am I gonna get to where I need to be? But you know what comes out of your mouth, that's how your life gonna be. If you speak good in yourself, that's how your life gonna be. When you speak negative, you're gonna get negative results. That's why when you get up, you gotta always speak positive. I had to learn that the hard way. Like, jobs I used to be on when I was younger, like, man, I don't like this job, or I complain about this, complain about that. But how you supposed to move further in life if everything come out is negative? Negative.
That's a fact.
Negative vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but in life, if you want to do better, if you choose to do better, you got to speak it and you got to believe it, because, and also you got to be careful about your surroundings, who people you be around. You know what I mean? Everybody's not for you. You know what I mean? Everybody don't want you to succeed. Like, like me, I can tell, I'm not judgmental, but I know the people I need to be around, and I know the people that's not for me. You know what I mean? You got to learn it. I mean, you can't judge people by like, I don't want to be around him, I don't want to be around her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, as you get older, you learn and your circle becomes smaller. Like, like in school, like everybody went to school with, you ain't gonna still be around the same people you went to school with. Every now and then, you might have one or two friends you might kick it with. Some people don't got no people they be around with from elementary to, high school, college. I mean, everybody's life is different. You might see them out and, and y'all talk and see how each other doing, but just, doing the same routine, I mean, you got to grow.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. And you don't want to inherit other people's energies neither, because
right,
friends and stuff, when you have friends, you inherit other people's energies and their thoughts, the way they think and the things that they do. And sometimes you have to remove yourself and be silent and just listen. That's how I perceive life. You know what I mean? That's what I did this previous week. I was just quiet.
Yeah. That's me. You gotta keep this podcast, man. Look, I'm gonna have to share this every day. People need to hear this, because I tell people this too. That includes me. I'm human, but in order to, have a good day, just your years, because some people could be in your life for a season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I mean, you gotta always, once again, be careful who you be around, and because they can bring negative energy on you, and that's what you will live with the rest of your life.
You don't want that.
No, but okay, I'm gonna let you keep talking. I'm gonna just chime on in and keep typing. Thank you.
Hey, I highly appreciate you calling anytime, fam. You very appreciated. If you got any topics you want us to talk about and discuss, we can make it happen, fam.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. What's good? So tomorrow I got an artist that's coming on the show. He just released his album. His name is Marco, KYM Marco. He been on the podcast multiple times. And I want him to call in now and promote his music, man, promote his album, promote the show that we about to do on Marco. If you watching the pod, call in, fam. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta discuss the Laker trade. We got to discuss the versus battle. But that Laker trade, man, did they get better or did they get older? What y'all think about that? And what's in y'all glass? Y'all off work today. What's in y'all glass, man? This what I'm sipping on. King Chancho. I sip on this a lot. This the Cabernet conversation. This ain't the two brothers or the Jackson boys. This the Cabernet conversation. This where, you know what I'm saying, I get on the pod solo. This the first time I'm doing it live too. I usually upload these and pre-record these. But since, you know what I'm saying, the members of the group grew, the people supporting the channel, they hitting up the Cash App or they on the gram. You see, if you want to link up with me and hit up the Cash App, what side? On this side of the show, Wavy Neutron. If you want to hold up. We got another caller calling in. I think this one of them boys, though. This one of them boys calling in.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hold up. You calling into the Trevor Jackson podcast. What's good, little bitty?
What's going on? It's easy.
Oh, what's going on? Easy? Hi, damn, boy. You working out?
I already know I'm at that track, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. And I know you a LeBron fan. You know what I'm saying? Not a fan. I don't think we fans. You just, what'd you say?
Talk to me.
Now, did y'all get older or did y'all get better over there in LA?
Damn, look, I'm gonna break it down to you. I ain't no LA fan.
Okay.
Hell, I ain't even a LeBron LA fan, but I'm a LeBron fan. You feel me?
Okay.
So,
talk to me.
So, yeah, they old as hell. I ain't gonna cap.
535-year-old players now.
There's only one 20-year-old player on the squad. Yeah. One.
y'all the load management Lakers, the LEM. That's what y'all are, the load management Lakers. They ain't gonna be first seed in the West because they're gonna be taking naps. They're gonna have to take 2-3 weeks off. For real.
Big facts. The niggas, I don't know, man. They you know, LeBron worked better with older niggas than young niggas. I feel like
that's true. But what's your expectations then, fam? What's your expectations of the Lakers? Are they going to the ship? They got Melo, they got AD. Name a few more of the players they got. They got Bron, they got Westbrook, they got what's my boy name? Trevor Ariza.
Dwight Howard.
They needed Dwight last year.
Yeah, he showed up last year, but he showed up the year before that.
Yeah.
But my expectations, man, I think they're gonna do something. You know what I'm saying? I'm always predicting the prediction. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in that that mystical stuff. You know how I be. But I feel like Brian gonna get him another ring and be like Kobe and win 2 rings in 2 different jerseys. You feel me? Jersey number.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, he done won 3 rings in 3 different jerseys. He won 1 at Cleveland. He won 1 at the Heat. And he won 1 at the Lakers already. He done won 3 in 3 different jerseys.
I'm saying like in like the same squad. Like he won. Oh, okay. Yeah. You're right. I was thinking that he was with the Heat with number 23 too. My bad.
Oh, you thinking about the numbers, not the teams.
Right. Like I thought it was like, what's it? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's LeBron. He the man. I think when he retire, that GOAT conversation gonna change, man.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all starting to come to y'all sisters. You know what I'm talking about?
You know me. I'm an objective individual. You know what I mean?
I already know. You know what I'm talking about? I just had to call into the show.
I appreciate it.
Show some love, man.
I appreciate it, boy. Hey, when we coming back on? Next month after the wedding?
Yeah, we come back next month. You know what I'm talking about? We want to take a breather. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do, them Jackson boys.
Yeah, we going on vacay. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely gonna enjoy this little rest of this month of August. Mm-hmm. So be on the lookout for us to be back.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? It's cold-blooded.
Hey, get that workout in and get cute, playboy. I'm off his thing.
Yes, sir. Already. All right,
All right, fam. All right. Yeah. Okay. I had to make a text right quick. because I got homies calling in, you know what I'm saying? We promoting the pod or whatever. And them two brothers, man, don't sleep on the Two Brothers podcast. We had a dope show the last episode, a very dope show, and we're gonna have another dope show coming up here soon. But I'm gonna play a little video of what Charles Barkley had to say.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, hold up. We got another caller calling in. Marco, what it do, fam?
What it do, big homie? What's popping?
What's popping, man? When we going up tomorrow?
Yeah, we going up. You already know. We're about to talk about this album right here.
Yes, sir.
The Best in Ink. You hear me?
Yes, sir. Talk to me about it now, fam. What?
Man, listen. I know you probably already heard most of the songs on it. You feel me? Heard some of them at least.
Now, I done heard all of them, fam. I listened to them while I was at work. I done listened to the last 2-3 projects you dropped. But talk to me about the album, man. Talk to me about your favorite record.
And what I think about this album, honestly, is, to me, I feel like this is the work that I really wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? These are the songs that I really wanted to just put out, make sure that it's relatable, make sure that people love them. And I've been getting a lot of good feedback from it. So I'm just going to keep promoting this, called Best in Ink, on Apple Music, Spotify. If I could put it on Christian Nigga Pornhub, I do it. But it's on Apple Music and Spotify. Make sure you go listen. Make sure you go hear it. And tomorrow, the triple got to take over with this podcast.
Oh yeah, we about to get to it. We about to get. Do you got headphones on, fam? I barely can hear you.
I ain't got no headphones. Oh, can you hear me now?
You crystal clear now. You crispy.
All right, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to turn this thing up tomorrow.
We're gonna turn it up, man. Tell the people the name of the album again, and when you get off the call or whatever, put the link to the album in the comment section so they can go get it now. This is,
yes, sir.
To me,
go ahead, keep going. Go ahead.
To me, this is probably let me stop. This is the most diverse, multi-talented artist in the K. He can do both. He can sing. He can rap. When the video coming out, fam? Because you told me something. I don't know if you want the people to know, but when the video coming out, fam?
Man, a magician can't reveal his secrets, but since you asked, I'm gonna let a little rabbit come out the hat and say I got a video shoot popping tomorrow.
Okay.
And the video should be coming out in maybe 2 to 3 weeks. For the first song is gonna be "Used to Be." That's gonna be the video for it. Used to Be.
Used to Be. And what number is that on the album?
That is I would say number 3. Let me look back because I think that's number 4. That's number 4 on the album.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm looking forward to doing the podcast with you tomorrow, man. And I'm going to get back into this album. I'm going to put the album in the description of this show because after I do your show, this is my last podcast for a month. I'm getting married, fam. I'm hanging up my jersey.
Congratulations. You about to spend the rest of your life in turmoil. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, no. My baby's something serious now. For real.
Oh, excuse me. Excuse me, Miss Murray, man. Let me calm down.
Oh, nah, you good, family. Hey, I appreciate you, fam, for calling in. And I know you're a busy man. Much love.
Yes,
we're going to get to it tomorrow, man. Have a nice night, my brother.
Man, you always have a nice night, man. You understand me?
Yes,
Go be great somewhere.
Yeah, I got to.
All right, bro.
Chill. Hey, man, that was my boy, Marco. I'm going to put the link personally in the description to his album because his album is super dope, man. Y'all got to go check him out. The boy can sing, he can rap, he do graphics, he releasing videos. He done been on the podcast multiple times too. But we're talking about them Lakers. We talking about the verses. At the beginning of the pod, I was talking about Benny Siegel, the streets and business, how people don't understand that perspective between the streets and business. But call into the show, man, and he was talking about his Lakers. He called in and was talking about his Lakers. This is what Charles Barkley had to say about Lakers.
Jordan or LeBron?
Jordan. LeBron is amazing. What he's done in the community is amazing. The reason I give Jordan the edge, and I'm never going to say it actually, in fairness, I haven't even put LeBron past Kobe. Let's get that out the way. I want to be fair.
All right.
The reason I
had to stop it on y'all. He said he don't put him past Kobe. What y'all think is Charles Barkley player hating? Or is LeBron really the man? Or do y'all take points away from LeBron's career because he done played with 10, 15 Hall of Famers, man. Real talk. He done played with a whole bunch of Hall of Fame players, man. And my perspective is that Jordan's still the GOAT to me, but we don't know until the man retire. Hey, if you enjoying the podcast, if you just got off work and you on your Cabernet, you relaxing, you at home, you done got the kids playing with their toys or whatever, you done got your money and your night over with, call into the show, man. We can discuss topics y'all want to discuss. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm turning up. This is the first time we done did the Cabernet conversation live, and I'm trying to better the show, but I'm a hold up now. You calling into the Trevor Jackson podcast. Who this be, fam?
This is T Reason, family. Can you hear me good?
What's good? Yeah, you crystal clear, fam. Talk to me, fam.
I want to start out by saying I agree with Barkley. Yeah, I really like LeBron. I'm a Lakers fan.
Yeah.
But he is no Kobe Bryant. Kobe had that killing instinct, and I don't always see that in LeBron. I saw it in Jordan.
Yeah.
Kobe's the closest to Jordan since Jordan, but he's no Kobe Bryant. And as far as the Lakers fan, I think we got better. I mean, we couldn't get Dame Lillard. Westbrook, he's a good point guard. I mean, I know people say Westbrook is a loose cannon. He shoots the ball too much and whatever, but LeBron gonna have it straight, man. You know what I mean? If him and LeBron ain't clicking or there's an issue, he's gonna be out of there. Simple as that.
Yeah. He gonna be out because LeBron is the GM to me. He the general manager. If LeBron agree for you to come, you come. And if LeBron say you gotta go, you gotta go.
And that's how it is. But yeah, I think the Lakers got better, man. I mean, they got more experience and more winners. Dwight Howard, he's got a lot of experience. Russell Westbrook's made it to the finals before. And he ain't from the Debo LeBron like he did KD. You know what I mean? Let me see.
Where the defense come? Y'all got Dwight. That's where the defense come. Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight's gonna help their defense in the paint. And Melo, you know, Melo's gonna do what he do. I mean, Melo he's not the Melo of old, but he can come in and give you some points here and there. You know. And I heard you speaking about the versus battle, man.
Start it off then, fam. We were still on the Lakers. You ready to go, ain't you? To the versus battle.
Yeah. I ain't really got much time, but I did want to chime in and say this. You know, I really like Dipset, man. You know what I mean? When I was, you know, when Dipset was super pumping, I really liked their music, but man, Locks pulled a whip set out there, bro. You know what I mean?
They gave the boys a whooping, fam.
Yeah, they got in the business, man. Jadakiss out there freestyling over who shot you. I mean, they killed them, bro. You know what I mean?
He pulled the bandana. Now, if Joel Santana is a gang member and you let the man pull the bandana off your head and throw it on the ground, how disrespectful is that, fam?
It's disrespectful, but you ain't with you on stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the Locks affiliate in the streets too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they heavy.
So, yeah. So, you know, it did get disrespectful up. It got disrespectful up there, man. I thought they was going to get the fight out there, man.
Me too. I enjoyed myself though, fam. What versus battle you want to see next though, Reezy?
I heard there was supposed to be a Ball and MJG and UGK versus. Yeah. But I don't know how they can be without Tennessee, man. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, that's too friendly too, man. I want to see some more beef, man.
I really don't know, man.
Benny Siegel and Nori supposed to have one. That's why I keep talking about Benny Siegel. Benny Siegel and Nori. You think that'll be a good one?
It'll be all right. I wouldn't really. I like both of them, but I wasn't really super huge on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If some kind of way we could get No Limit and Cash Money to do a versus, that would be huge. But
BG got to be home. BG got to be home. If BG home, now that Mac home and all of them No Limit boys, it'll be advantage to No Limit. Right. But No Limit music, am I hating, fam? No Limit music didn't age well.
No, it didn't. You know what I mean? And like Cash Money, music is sort of timeless, especially compared to No Limit. Like Manny Fresh, his beats are timeless compared to Beats by the Pound.
That's a fact.
But Beats by the Pound was great. You know what I mean? But Manny's like back that ass up. That shit's still popping in 2021. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a
whatever club or party you go to, you still might hear that. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that would be a good one. But I don't. It's deeper than rap with them. Like P being from the Cali Open, Baby being from Magnolia. It's a lot of street beef there, and I don't know if that'll ever happen. But that would be a great one though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know you're a busy man, fam. I got one more question for you, go, because you called in talking about the Lakers, right?
Go ahead.
Who you gonna start first? Trevor Ariza or Carmelo Anthony?
Probably Ariza.
Got to.
I mean,
defense is more important.
Right. I can see them sort of rotating on like whoever's hot or streaky at the moment, like in the past few games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Melo, he was all right in Portland. He was all right. But like I said, if we couldn't get Dame Lillard, I'm glad we got Westbrook, man. That's a good solid point guard. He averages a triple double. For how
he done the 3 of the last 4 years, he done had a triple double.
And that hasn't been done since Oscar Robertson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People want to shun Westbrook like he ain't got it no more, but he still got it. He averaged a triple double. I ain't know Jordan didn't do that. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But Westbrook, you know what I mean? I don't want to get it twisted now. Westbrook is no Jordan, but he averaged a triple double. What else can you ask for from a point guard?
Yeah, Westbrook a dog, man. Westbrook a dog.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
Hey, but I appreciate you calling in, T. Reezy. It's all love. You got to promote your single, man, and your podcast that you done started, fam. Tell people how they can reach you and get up with you, though, fam.
Started the podcast team. I haven't started doing the visuals yet, but you can find it on Apple Music and Spotify. And also got the new single called "Where You At, Girl," featuring Prince Ski. He a hot young rapper here in Louisville, Tennessee, man.
Yeah.
Check that out. Available on all music platforms: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, everything else. And you can follow me on Twitter at official T Reezy, official TEEREEZY. Did I say Twitter? I meant to say Instagram. My bad.
Yeah.
Follow on Instagram at official T Reezy.
Official TEEREEZY. That's what we do.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. And on Twitter at Reezy Does It 615. Reezy DUZIT 615.
Okay. Let's get it then, fam. I appreciate you calling in, my brother.
For sure, fam. Keep it going, fam.
Let's get it.
All right.
Hey, before we get into the versus talk, if anybody else want to call in, I highly appreciate it. But before we get into the versus talk, an artist that I support threw a party celebrating their birthday, celebrating the release of their album. She dope. Go stream her music, share her music, promote her music. She straight up out of Tennessee. She fine. Nia G. Hold up. We got another caller calling in. What's good? You calling into the Trevor Jackson podcast. What do?
What's going on, Trevor?
What's good, Joey, man?
Oh, I'm chilling in Alabama tonight. We had to make a trip to the in-laws' house.
Oh, man, that's what's up, man. So that's why y'all did 2 pods in one weekend, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's my wife's birthday, so we came up here. She wanted to see her grandmother.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Y'all celebrating then, man.
Yeah. We're having a good. We haven't been here long, but we're having a good time.
You gonna have anything special in your glass this weekend?
Maybe. I was drinking. I had a little vodka and cranberry last night because I took off work today. But I may have a little something once we get back to Knoxville.
you know, it's nice to give the liver a rest one weekend here and there.
Give the liver a rest. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, pal. Yeah,
you got to, especially after doing 2 pods last week with Steven. You know, I got to rest the liver every once in a while. I'm getting too old to do that.
I'm player hating. Y'all ain't released the pod, man. The 105, man. I'm ready for the 105. I listened to the 104 pod, man. I'm ready for 105.
So it'll be, you know, the audio will be out Monday morning, just like normal every week, and then the video will be out Wednesday afternoon, just like normal. We just recorded it in the same weekend. We were live. We did go live when we did 105, but then we took it down afterwards because, you know, if you don't tune in live, then you just got to wait till Wednesday.
I know, man. I'm jealous of y'all, man. I can't take the lives down, man. I just leave it up like how it is, y'all. What do y'all do when y'all take the lives down? That's the question.
I go into YouTube and just make it private.
Oh,
That's
so you don't do no editing or nothing?
Well, no, I mean, so I do actually. So I go into YouTube and I make the video private, so it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
You do that we leave it there for all the analytics, so we can kind of see, you know, how long people spent watching and how many people and geography and things like that. But I then take the video that we recorded while we're live streaming, and I cut that 10 minute break that we take so Steven can go smoke. I cut that 10-minute break out. I cut that out. I put a little slide in the beginning just with what episode it is and the episode title. And then at the end, we just kind of put a roll credits and a little promotional thing and put our outro music on it. So we don't really change the episode itself. We just add a little bump to the front, to the back, and cut the break out of the middle.
Okay. So I need you to talk to me about y'all, like, before podcasting. I think y'all boys do something more than just podcasting. I think y'all know how to edit stuff, create music. Like, did the
we do?
Yeah, the creativity part, is that what got y'all into podcasting?
Well, no, I mean, not really. It's not. Like, I've been listening to podcasts for well over 10 years. Okay. You know, I listened to one of the originals. The Ricky Gervais podcast was one of the first podcasts that was ever very popular. And then I used to listen to Adam Carolla when he was on the radio, and when he left radio and he went into podcasting, I followed him straight into podcasting, and I listen to a ton of different podcasts regularly. Like, they're in my queue while I'm at work at my desk and things like that.
Yeah,
I constantly got podcasts in my ear, and so I've always wanted to. I say always. I don't know. For 5, 6, 7 years, I wanted to do a podcast, and I would talk. I talked to my wife about doing one. She ain't interested in it.
That's
I
the
talked
same
to
with me and my girl.
Steven about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I talked to Steven about it, and he was like, yeah, we could do one at some point. And then we just never lived close enough to each other to do it. And then, you know, two and a half years ago, when he moved to Knoxville, we started talking about it. And we had, you know, all the equipment we needed to get going at first. And we just sat down in the bar room at my house and
y'all made it happen.
Just recorded an hour of us talking, and then we just slowly made it a little bit longer. Now we keep it right around 2 hours, which some people will tell you that's too long. Some people will tell you, you know, just go until you finish talking, and that's kind of what we do. We try to keep it around 2 hours, and you know, I mean, you've been on the show. We had you and Easy and Jack, and we had Troy, and
yeah, that's my boy, Troy. Yeah.
I tell you, the last guy that just called in, I think his Instagram name was it T Reezy? Is that his name?
Yeah, T Reezy. Yeah.
Is he in? Where is he at? Nashville, Knoxville. Where is he at?
Yeah, he in Nashville. He an artist in Nashville. He 20-year career, legendary.
Well, send him my number and tell him to get in touch with me. I'd love to get him on the show one night.
Okay.
But anyway, you know, the artistic thing is not so much the driving factor for us, but we did say from the start, whatever we do, we're not going to put out a shitty sounding podcast.
Oh man.
And so we just made sure that if what we're talking about doesn't interest you, it's at least going to sound pretty.
Yeah.
So that's what we did. And we did the music for it, and we did, you know, everything you see and hear when we're broadcasting we did it. Like, there's nothing that somebody else created. Now, my oldest son, comes in and runs the video and stuff for us most of the time. He hadn't been in this summer. He's been going to a lot of weddings, but he does the camera switch. We actually got a 4 camera set up, and so when he's there, we got 3 or 4 cameras going, and he switches back and forth live, and it just works. We wanted to kind of the video aspect to be somewhat like you're watching something on TV, like you're watching a TV show. Yeah. Like we wanted to look at least semi-professional. So
that's what's up, man.
So we do it.
Y'all look good on that thing, man. I enjoyed the podcast, and if anybody listening to this podcast right now, y'all got to go check out the B3F podcast. They are extremely dope. They have extremely dope guests, and you heard what my boy Joey said. He said they take time to make it look like a television show.
Yeah, that's what it's what we try to do. It's we take some pride in it.
Yeah.
And Steven says all the time, he's like, I wouldn't listen to this if I wasn't part of it, but he also does. Steven doesn't listen. He doesn't listen to podcasts. He's very self-loathing like that, and we both are. But it's something that if I liked, if I wasn't a part of it, but I liked either of the two guys, I would absolutely listen to what we put out.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, and I was going to tell you about that. Just to, if you don't mind me self-promoting a little bit.
Please.
We're actually fixing to open it up for anybody. If you've got a podcast, if you've got a web show, if you've got a small business and you want to advertise on our show, then you can hit us up and we'll talk to you about getting either a video or a clip or something done. And then during our break, when we take our break in the live stream, we'll roll the video of all the different advertisements for different podcasts or music artists or businesses or whatever. Yeah. And then we'll put it in our audio. We'll put it in our audio show too. We want to promote people that are doing it, really.
Yeah,
so
that's what's up, man.
Anyone interested in that. Yeah.
Y'all got to send me some pictures of y'all, whatever, so I can put y'all, like at the end of my show, I do all the sponsors, the people who support the podcast. And I want to put y'all at the end of the show. Every show I do, I need the B3F highlighted so people can know about y'all that watch my channel and go subscribe and support y'all, man. For real.
Yeah, well, I appreciate it. So we last week we had a prank call. It'll be the episode that comes out Monday, but we had a prank call came from I think Troy may have set that up. We had a prank call from 98 Wilson.
Yeah.
That I think did not go the way Troy thought it would go. But so we actually we just created a special T-shirt that says "spread neck" on the front of it, and we're gonna do a giveaway. So be sure to kind of tune in to the next live stream, which will go next weekend, and watch our social media, B3F Podcast. You can find us anywhere on social media under that. So B the number 3F, and we're gonna do a giveaway of that T-shirt that says "spread neck" on the front, and then got the podcast logo on the back. Spread neck, yeah.
Man, so, that was a great call, man. When he called in,
it was, yeah.
And y'all reaction to it was amazing too. I can't believe y'all reacted. Y'all don't give a shit what nobody. When they can say anything, y'all don't even care. Y'all don't have no feelings towards nothing.
Well, that's in the interest of. I say in the interest. At the risk of tooting our own horn, we will talk to anybody and we will be respectful to anybody that is respectful. We had several months ago, we had the Flat Earth guy who's a prominent voice in the Flat Earth community, and he reached out to us and asked if he could come on the show. We said, yeah, sure. Because we'll talk to anybody. If you're interesting, we'll talk to you. And we neither of us believe the earth is flat. We're not into it, but we just had a good, fun conversation with him, and he was respectful, and so we were respectful, and we laughed, and we cut up, and we listened to what he had to say, and we
a lot of laughs
argued a little bit, but it was a lot of laughs. So, we really don't care who it is, as long as we think that they're interesting, we will talk to them. So, anyway, it doesn't matter if you're a business owner or a music artist or another podcaster or somebody on TV, doesn't matter. If we think you're interesting, we'll talk to you and we'll have a good time.
Hey, and that's the way to do it when you do podcasting, because interesting. People want to listen to something interesting. So it ain't just about the visual. A lot of people think that we doing YouTube shows or whatever, but podcast is just audio, really.
Yeah.
It's just an audio listening experience. And man, hey, I appreciate you calling in, Joy, taking the time on your trip to Alabama, man. I'm gonna put all your links in the description. And thank you, man.
I appreciate it. No problem. Thank you for reaching out to me and asking me to come on and promote this. I appreciate it. We love you guys and love what y'all do. And so I know we'll see you guys September 11th, and you come to Knoxville, and then we'll just keep moving on together. So I appreciate it.
That's what's up. We're gonna be at that stadium, boy. We're trying to get that space so we can be at that stadium for that Pittsburgh game. Them Jackson boys live. That's the next time we doing a pod.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, we ain't doing no pod until we get that Neyland Stadium space. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
Hey, but I appreciate you though, Joey, man.
All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you. Hey, man. Thank everybody who called into the show, who's calling into the show. If you want to call into the show and discuss more, let's do it. But I got to get on into the verses. I only got a couple of more topics, unless y'all can bring something to the table. I got 3 more topics. I want to talk about the baby apologizing. I got to get into this Nas album review. This the best part 2 I ever heard. I usually don't like trilogy albums, and part 2 always be the one that's lackluster to me. But Nas, he came with a dope album, but I ain't gonna get on into it yet. I'm gonna wait here in a few. But this is when verses got heated. We're gonna get into the verses conversation, and this is when verses got heated. If y'all want to talk about the verses battle, let's get it.
Yo, niggas is so hold on, Luch, hold on, P, hold on, Luch, P and Luch, hold on. New York, cute, man. P, Luch, hold on.
What
New York, everybody chill out. Can I get the mic? Yes, y'all had it. Yeah, it was y'all time. Let me talk. New York, what's up, New York? Listen, we in New York, right? Why these niggas keep rhyming over the words? Y'all could have stayed in the car and listened to Apple Music for that.
We know that
These niggas is cheating. Hold on. Everybody hold on. Everybody hold on. Yo, can I talk? Can I talk? Let me talk. Let me talk. Yo, why y'all doing what? We didn't talk on your part. Shut the fuck up then. Shut up then, nigga. It's our time. You on our time.
No, not they talk, nigga.
Let the music talk. Go in your corner. Go in your corner.
No.
We didn't violate you.
No.
You causing a
distraction.
distraction.
They don't know the fucking words.
Listen. New York, they causing a distraction. This is hip hop. We in the Mecca of New York. It's D-Block. It's Dipset.
Turn the
Why
words
they don't know the words? Yo, Tech, let's make something happen. New York.
Them boys brought the essence back, bitch. They brought the essence back to the hip hop culture, man. Like, to me, in my car, when I'm rolling, I'm going to listen to Dipset. I'm going to listen to Dipset more. It's just the music I like. I like the get fresh music. I like the get to it and you just clean and you popping your shit music. I like that. But these boys got a 30-year career, man. And within that 30 years, they done dropped some heat. Man. I was going to play a couple of records. My song of the week that I'm going to play is a Usher Jadakiss song, and it's dope to me. But Dipset embarrassed themselves, man. Y'all boys got on millions of dollars worth of jewelry, fresh. You know Harlem. Harlem is a place where you have to be fresh. You have to be super fresh. And they had the chains on. They was dressed fresh. But Jim Jones falling off the stage and shit. Joel Santana is a gang member. And Kiss took his bandana off his head and threw it on the ground. That's highly disrespectful. You know what I mean? Why you didn't react to that? I know y'all was doing it for the culture or whatever. And that was highly disrespectful. But Dipset embarrassed themselves to me. And the Locks, they elevated themselves. They back flying private jets. They back making great music. They got songs with everybody. People didn't appreciate the Locks. Who y'all want to see next? Like hip hop is a moment culture. People don't appreciate the previous, the past. And me, I feel like right now Jadakiss is Thanos. Can't nobody beat him in a versus battle. He spanked Fabulous. Fabulous got multiple platinum albums. He came out with 6 or 7 platinum albums before the culture switched from buying albums physically to streaming. And this is what people's tweeting about Kiss right now.
To go.
They saying Kiss the Man. He dropped an album 5 years ago called Top 5 Dead or Alive. And he meant it at that time. Kiss said he was top 5 Dead or Alive. And name me 5 rappers that has the career of Jadakiss. Tupac and Biggie don't even got the career of Jadakiss. Hits on top of hits. Top 5 Dead or Alive. Like if you look at the discography, the bio, nobody's touching Kiss. Maybe Nas at this moment. And we're going to get into the Nas talk. I'm going to rate Nas' album. It's a part 2. Y'all got to go listen to it. It's grown man music. If you want to hear the foolishness, then go listen to the foolishness. But Nas' album is a great album, and I suggest everybody go listen to it. I get an album 5 out of 5 mics, like the Source used to. You see the Source 5 mics. I get an album 5 out of 5 mics. But man, I appreciate everybody that tuned into the show. If you want to call in before I get gone, call in to the show. This is the last show until September the 11th that's going to be on the channel. Thank everybody for subscribing. Thank everybody who liked, who hit that notification button, who support the Trevor Jackson podcast, the Cabernet Conversation. What's in your glass? I almost drunk a whole bottle while I was on the podcast. And I told y'all once we got to 1,000 members in the Facebook group, I was going to start doing the Cabernet Conversations live. I'm going to do them live on YouTube. I ain't going to do them live on Facebook. But thank y'all, man. Thank y'all. And before we go, I'm going to get into my song of the week. You know what I'm saying? My song of the week is it's a Jadakiss song. Real talk. And it's Usher and Jadakiss throwback. Let's get it. Play a little bitty bit. Oh, we having technical difficulties. Okay. You know what? I ain't even gonna leave y'all like it. I got a book. I'm going to do something before we get into the song of the week. It's a book I've been on. It's a book I've been reading. I ain't even want to talk about the book because we was doing good. But I'm going to help y'all out if y'all want to look at this book. If y'all want to purchase this book. We was talking about sports. We was talking about hip hop. We was talking about the culture. And I didn't want to get y'all with the nerd talk with the books or whatever. But I talked about this book on the Two Brothers podcast with Troy recently. And I'm going to talk about this book now. Get on into it. This book is something that I've been reading. And this book is This Is Your Mind on Plants. Y'all want a little bit of education on this? This is your mind on plants. So plants have mind-altering properties. If y'all know what I'm trying to say. Mind-altering properties. And a few of the plants that has mind-altering properties is cocaine. It affects your mind. Marijuana affects your mind. I'm going to do caffeine last, but you know what I mean? We having an opioid addiction in the United States. It affects your mind. I'm just promoting this book because this is something that I read. You know, I'm a vegan and I'm big on plants and the power of plants. And caffeine, it has mind-altering properties. It makes you feel as if you have more energy than you really have. And when you're on caffeine, you think that you're doing more when you're actually not. You're just all over the place. And when I was listening to this book, caffeine was something that was used for production purposes, for you to produce more, for people to do more than they are actually capable of when they're not on caffeine. So I feel as if the United States use caffeine, my perspective, you don't have to agree with me or not, but my perspective, I feel as if the United States use caffeine so we can produce more for capitalism, for profitable purposes. And it's actually a drug. It alters your way of thinking. It alters your mind. And it's not healthy for your body. And it has addiction properties. Read this book, man. Go purchase this book. If you subscribe to the channel, you like the show, you hit the comment section, I'll purchase the book for you. It ain't nothing but $15, man. I'll purchase the book for you so you can educate yourself. But getting off of this, your mind on plants, I hope the music playing this time a little bitty. We're going to get on into the song of the week, man. Real talk. Oh, I know why the song ain't playing. Got the thing down.
Real talk, Usher, Just Blaze, been helping.
It's the last word she said to me. Now I'm wishing she was still here with me.
I'm going out of my mind and I'm running out of time. Oh, I just wish I could find you, girl. So I'm about to go crazy, crazy, cause I've been keeping you lately. I'm going out of my head and all the things that I said, I wish that I never said them now.
Hey, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you heard with me. This live might get taken down, but hey, we rocking out, man. Jam out to the song. Let's get it.
If I could rewind the time and get inside your mind, I would take back all my words. I
didn't see it. I couldn't see what I was doing, babe. See, baby, come, I was blind, and I wish I could try to be the man that you deserve. Give me one chance to make it work. Oh, baby, you're driving me. My baby, I'm going out of my mind, and I'm running out of time. Oh, I just wish I could find you, girl. Oh, I just go crazy, crazy. Cause I need baby, I'm going out of my head. All the things that I said, I wish that I never said them now. Wish I could throw it back. I want it the way you see. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I'm trying to stay strong, I don't want to crack, but I need it, and she told me I was gonna want to back. Should've believed it, now I'm wishing I could throw me back to that exact spot where we found LOVE at. Lose something, I lose again. When I'm gonna win some, I said a lot of things out of anger, but I meant some. I brought a lot of things to the table besides income. I just want things to go back to how they used to be. I was used to you when I thought you was used to me.
Jada Kids got records, man. Don't sleep on them lots, boys. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. It's our love. It's really our love. We'll be back a month from now. We'll be in Knoxville at the Vols game, man, against Pittsburgh, September the 11th. I'm going to put a flyer out, and I hope y'all can come out and enjoy the show with us. Peace, love, plenty abundance. Go and get you some money. Support the sponsors at the end of the show. Chill.